Hi guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. I do hope you're doing well. Look who is here, and we all know what that means. It is back in Shannon's old room at Mumma G's. Moments with Mumma G. It's another month already gone. Can you believe next month is my birthday month? I'm going into my last month of my 20s.
God.
I'm very, very scared about that, I can't lie.
Getting into a mature woman now though.
Far from that, I think. But Mum here. Oh, are we keeping you up? Is this what happens when I start to get old? I get tired.
No.
Guys, as you say, this is Moments with Mumma G. So Mum is in no way, shape or mean a professional. She just gives her advice on the bits and bobs that you guys send in. So I'm going to get myself comfy behind the camera, and before you know it, Mum will be your very own Agony aunt, not personally trained. Don't take anything as gospel. Hi Mumma G, how's life in the house now, Shannon? Is there less? Are you settling?
Yes, I am, yes. I'm getting bits done and gradually getting things sorted. I've done well this week. I've got my list for next week.
In your own little bubble, aren't you,
yes,
at the minute?
Yes. But I'm doing very well.
Do you think you can get the spark back in a relationship, or is it gone forever?
What our relationship?
I think maybe like a partner relationship. Like if you feel the spark's gone, do you think you can get that back, or is it gone?
It all depends who it is, doesn't it? If you've been with that person a long time, you might want to try and fight for it. But if it's just been a casual thing, you might just think, hey.
Do you think a spark has to be there for a relationship to work?
Yeah, I would think so, because especially if you've been a long time. But as I say, if it's a casual thing, then hey.
I'm excited about my nephew's wedding in July, but I don't know where to start looking for my dress. Any tips?
Yes, I would say go to Marks and Spencer's, because they've got some lovely ones at the minute. I was looking in there today. Or, I don't know, it might be a bit expensive. There's a shop called Wallis.
Why do I feel like I've heard of that?
Yeah, Wallis, isn't it? That's it's like if you wanted a two-piece maybe and a hat and all.
Okay.
Or if you had lots to spare, maybe Karen Millen. That's
bougie.
Really expensive. Yeah, bougie.
I would have said back in the day like BHS or Debenhams, but we ain't got them anymore.
No, we haven't got them.
New look quite good.
No, but it all depends how old the person is, isn't it? And
quiz.
Is she going to her son's wedding?
Her nephew's.
So that's a relation. So you don't really want to outdo each other in the family, but look presentable.
You can't outdo the mother of the bride.
No.
What would you wear if you was a mother of a bride?
I would wear a nice hat. You know, like Melania Trump? I would wear a nice hat, and I would like a nice pinstripe suit, trouser suit.
You won't wear a dress?
It all depends the season, Shannon. It all depends the season.
So you turn up looking like Al Capone in a pinstripe suit?
Well, you know. I would say so to that, but I'm not going to. But yeah, Melania Trump looks beautiful.
You just want a big hat?
Yes.
A big hat.
So when people kiss me, I go, just kiss the
God.
cheek. No, I think I would have a nice two-piece maybe, or whatever.
And what do you think Dada would wear?
Oh, I don't know. He'd probably have the Geordie t-shirt on and a tip for a sake. No, I don't think so. It all depends. I think...
Do you think he'd go full like towel coat, hat, cane?
No.
Oh.
He looked all right at Grandad's funeral in a suit, didn't he?
Just a plain suit?
Yeah, and a white shirt and a black tie, but obviously
I wouldn't have.
colour.
I was going to say I wouldn't have
a different
black
colour.
wedding.
Yeah. But he looks all right when he's up and dressed, the old boy.
So no top hat and towels?
Oh no. You weren't thinking of all that all that stuff for you and Daniel, boy, was you?
I don't know. We've been all talking about weddings today at work and what we would do. And
it all depends. What you've been talking? What to Dan or just the?
No, we was all talking in work today about weddings.
It is nice for a lady to be married, isn't it? I
don't really bother me.
No, I always thought I'd have the same name as you and Dad before I depart, but obviously, Dad said, you know, with the pension when it comes, you can be one of us, but it will cost you, and it's no good now because the money's gone.
We were talking at work, and half of us are very like, meh, whatever. Right. Some are married, and then some are just like, oh, I would like to. But the majority of us within at work are just like, nah.
Just live
If it
together.
happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But just live together.
Yeah, like it's very expensive, and
Yeah, it is now, isn't it?
some people would rather put that money towards a
Or
house.
something, innit?
I said I'd rather put the money towards travelling.
Yeah.
I've got the house
Oh,
now.
but
I'd
now
rather
though,
travel.
Shannon, you could have a lovely, what's the thing where you all greet people? What's it called? Rendezvous? No.
What?
You know the place where after you get married you go and sit down.
Oh,
and everything.
like a venue, like
That's
a hall
it,
where
yeah.
you have a knees up.
But now it's hard because I read a paper in the paper, young girl looking forward to her wedding, but now she's got to look for somewhere very quick within 6 weeks because the hotel told her that they've got the asylum seekers.
Oh, I've heard about this, yeah.
Yeah, she's very upset, bless her.
See, I think that's bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
You should keep with your bookings and then...
And you should honour things, isn't it?
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
they wanted to take asylum seekers, say, okay, but we've got prior bookings
That's
at
right,
the moment.
that's right.
We
yeah.
need to do it after.
That's right.
Oh, I did read something about that on
Yeah,
Daily
yeah,
Mail.
poor girl.
But yeah, so there was loads of wedding places there, and as we all know, Mum will turn up to Al Capone if I was ever to get married. How do you move on from trauma after leaving a toxic job? Love you, Mumma G. Have you ever been in a toxic job?
Not really, because we just used to have the crack where I worked.
You never had any like mean bosses?
Well, one when he was rude to me about my eczema, but Grandad got that sorted. Went down there, had a little quiet word, you know, sit down. He was a small boss, and he went to get up, and Grandad, my stepdad at the time, sit. And all the girls in the shop floor was like, go to stairs going, go to stairs going. And when he went up the steps, my boss, he's only tiny, he looked up and he went, no, I ain't, sit. And there was when he come out, but the day after, my boss was like, morning, morning, morning.
And what was that? Because your hands had eczema?
Yeah, and he said that the people who are served didn't like seeing my scabby hands. So I got a bit upset.
That's
so
like HR case now. You
Yeah,
could have took them to a tribunal in this day and
So
age.
now my dad said to my mother, I'm making, and she goes, Les, no. And of course when he come up the escalator, all my friends was like, go to your and I thought, here we go. But yes, after that, my boss would welcome me in the morning.
Oh.
Yes, so I don't know.
Old you, eh?
I don't know what Dad said, but I can imagine.
That's like proper discrimination. If that was to happen now,
Yeah.
that's like full discrimination.
Even though
everything.
When it was bad, I used to have cotton gloves on from Boots, you know.
Oh right,
But it was a comment though. But you know,
that's a lawsuit
Yeah.
nowadays. Not like it was back in the day.
yeah. Perhaps I need to look for a job like that. Then, eh?
Hi, Mumma G. No question. Just wanted to say you're such a lovely soul. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, thank you very much.
What do you think of the government attacking the disabled and the elderly?
Not very good. Not very good. I'm gonna stop. I want to go with Nigel Farage. I'm gonna have a meeting. Me and Nige.
Oh,
I reckon
God.
we'd be all right. We get the old people their TV licence back. We get the winter fuel back.
We saw something online the other day as to what he would do if he become mayor or prime minister.
It's good. I've read it today.
And he wants to do a lot for like education
Mm.
to try and help lower the fees for people to actually go to university and everything
right,
like that. He wants to do a lot for the elderly in the care system.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, okay, some of his things I don't think are completely rational and they might just be said like everyone else to try and get votes on. But he does have some good points.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happens.
I read today something about its seats or something, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's still-
it's something
when it
to
goes
do
to
with the mayor.
Parliament. Oh,
Like
right.
the mayor elections, I think the
Oh.
guys were saying. It's not for the prime minister. I'm sure
You'll
they
get
said
my vote, Nigel.
mayors.
Yeah.
I think it's more people. I've only ever known Conservatives and Labour growing up, and I
Right,
think
yeah.
a lot of people now are fed up and are thinking, well, what else can go wrong? Maybe give
Another
him a
person
shot.
Yeah.
Because not to be funny, they all lie. So
Yeah,
he's bound
yeah.
to have some lies in there as well.
But
But they
we
all lie.
We do need somebody shown with a bit of oomph because some young girl in the paper, she said something to Kia and she didn't mince her words. And
Really?
she was a coloured lady. You know, she said to him, you have no BALLS.
I love that.
Yes.
He don't. All of this.
Yeah. She said you're bothered
council
about
tax.
what
No.
other people, helping other people, but what about us? So she
Good
said
on her.
that to him in question time the other day.
Good on her. How do you cope with going through a difficult time? My nan's currently going through some tests to find out the cause of something, and we're hoping it's nothing serious. Maybe wait for the results?
Wait for the results. Don't try and think it's positive. Think negative.
No, you mean think positive, don't think negative.
Oh, yeah, that's it, viewers. Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Because you might be thinking, oh, it's going to be this, and you might start gathering round to your mum or whatever the lady is, and then you would think, it's nothing. But
wait for definitive answers.
Wait till that the result has come. Because if your mum, if you start fanning on and fussing her, she might think, oh, what's happening with me? And then if it's not what you think, she might say, well, why was you doing that? And you might end up looking like a mug.
It's the lady's nan.
Oh, Nan. Oh, right. I wish her well.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know how you get on with the tests and that.
Yeah.
Hello, Mumma G, Shannon and Dan. Thank you. Dan is on his way down later on. Hope you're all keeping well.
Yes.
Well, Mumma G, my worry is I've got a christening on the 8th of June. Oh, it's the day after Dada's birthday.
Oh, yes.
It's my grandson's baby, but also my son's birthday. And now I can't go to 2 parties.
Oh.
So what should I do? I'm stuck between my son and my grandson. But the problem is I don't like my grandson's girlfriend's family, as they think they're better than us and are very skitty throwing their remarks at. But I don't want to let my grandson down or my son down. Help, I'm worried. What would you do?
Is your grandson your son's child?
It's her grandson's baby.
Her grandson's baby's christening.
Great grandchild.
But it's her son's birthday.
Yeah.
Right. Unless you split a few and just sort of try and, go for a little while, and then if you feel a little bit uneasy at the christening, just say you've come to pay your fondest wishes and stay a little while, and then say I have another engagement. Thank you for inviting me. Toodly pip.
Christenings are normally early-ish, aren't they? If they're in
yeah. Especially if you go to the see the baby in the font and dip his head in and all that,
So you could maybe do that, and then if there wasn't time for the after party of that, go to your son's party after.
Yeah. But explain to your son and your grandson. I'm sure they'll.
Oh, that'd be hard having stuff on the boat for the same day.
Yeah. I try not to when my things come.
You've got such a busy diary, aren't you?
Yes, yeah. I've got to see when my birthday is this year, viewers.
I don't know what day yours is on. Mine's on a Friday.
It's a big one for me.
Dada's is on a Saturday.
Oh, no.
Yours is on a Thursday.
Oh, Thursday, Friday, Saturday this year.
I wish mine was on a Saturday this year.
Yeah, because it's a big one, wasn't it? Oh, right. No, but it's a big one, isn't it?
It's one that I'm just like, meh.
No.
We're in a new decade.
God, I can't remember when I was 30. What was I doing?
You didn't have me. You was probably a loose woman, mother.
I was with your father. God, Jesus. It's making me sound
like... 30, you met Dad.
Yeah, I did. I went to Turkey when I was 30 with my brother and his wife and whatever. Then when I come back, that's when I met Shannon's dad at Christmas.
He was only 21 at this point, guys. Mine was a cougar.
When I used to go out on site, the engineers used to go, meow. And I used to think, why are they doing that to me? But it's not till I know what a cougar meow. But yeah, quite fraught in the beginning, but we've done the test of time, viewers. We're best of friends.
So you were still child-free at 30, like me?
I was still child-free at 33, Shan. I had you 2 months off, 2 months off my 35th birthday, which was old then.
See, but now that's not classed as old.
No, it's in my prime, isn't it?
I keep getting emails through from, like, surgeries, if I want to have a fertility test.
No. But
I'm like, does that mean I'm getting older than that?
No, but it can consume you, because I always wanted to be a mum, and then every time, like, ladies' things come, I could either cry or I could try and bash your dad's head in. But
one way or the other.
With the hormones. And in the end, I just thought, and then when the fertility clinic said, you can come up and I just thought, we went to Nicola's wedding, things occur, and then things happened. And when I went to see the doctor man, I said to the doctor man, yes, I'm blah weeks. And he said, yes, you're right. And I had to ring the hospital and say, thank you for your offer, but I finally got pregnant on my own. Well, I mean, with a dad, and it was full steam ahead after lots and lots of years.
But see how times have changed to when you had me, you was classed as old.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like not really classed as old.
No.
A lot of women are freezing their eggs at my age. I've heard about that.
Well, Shannon, I don't know if I would like that done to me at 35 or whatever.
I think people are having them frozen.
It's painful, isn't it?
Oh, I've not really looked into the details.
You have to have injections in your belly, and they do so with your down there or your belly. And
then what do they do when you're ready for a child? They just pop them back in you and...
I don't know. Perhaps it's that they fertilise them with your time of the month or whatever. Who knows? I don't know.
I keep getting emails as I say.
I'm not thirsty for it myself,
There's kits that you can have at home that like test your...
Yeah, ovulate, isn't it?
Is that it?
Yeah, there's kits you can ovulate, and then when you're at your peakest, it might go, woo.
No, there's actual tests that you can do. I think it's from a blood test, and it will tell you like if you're producing enough estrogen, your eggs, like if they could latch to the sperm.
What if the clock's running too much?
Yeah, because I don't know. We've always been thinking, and I'm kind of like meh, but then I think, oh no,
Shannon, I think your life would change so much with a child.
Yeah, I couldn't have a child yet. I think I've still got a good
because you like travelling,
didn't you? Yeah, but I think, oh well, I don't know. Like when I see a little mini me, I'm like, oh. Can you imagine a sassy mini-me? She would have sass galore.
Yes, and she would be spoilt like XxShannonLeighxx.
But then I think, I don't know. But I think it doesn't hurt to find out. Because obviously you've got to think, I've been on birth control now for coming up, Jesus Christ, 16 years.
15 years.
15, 16 years.
Yeah, but Shannon, you've got to explain to the viewers, the birth control ain't for you messing about.
No, it was actually to regulate my periods because I was...
It comes to the day now, doesn't it?
And I was really, really heavy, to which I had to reduce my flow. But I don't know. I don't know the long-term effects of birth control. I mean, you was on birth control, but you messed around with yours. I'm very religious with mine.
Yeah, I was on it from 18 till 27. Nothing happened. That's why I just thought, I ain't going to have no children. Especially when I met Shan's dad. Nothing happened for a few years, and I just thought, oh, well, I'll just have to go and nick a child.
No, you can't just nick a child.
Well,
Don't listen to that. Go take that advice, guys.
Like foster. Because now Shannon's not here, I could have a few little wings coming in. That's what I would look at. I'm very thingy. I'm 65 now, so they said, you're never too old. I will give that child so much love. I'm going to start fostering, and I'm going to look into it.
But
look at the bed.
You have to give them back, which you wouldn't do.
No, Shannon, I think you mean... Oh, is that fostering?
Yeah, unless you
What about adopt?
Adopt is when you actually take full custody of
child. Right, yeah, I would like that then. But I wouldn't mind fostering, but I wouldn't like to send them back if they're going back to be a bad home. I want to keep them.
Right, I don't know. If anyone has actually fostered, let us know down below and send us an email. Because I think Mum's too old for it, but
no, so long as you give them love and affection, Shan.
It doesn't go like that, Mother. There's so many checks in that you have to do now.
But Shan, I have a spare bedroom now. I have a massive bed.
That's not the be all and end all, Mother.
But so long as the child has got a loving home and it's got a bed, that's all that matters.
That doesn't work like that.
Well, I would just say to them, well, you're not looking hard enough then. I'm here. I could be like the old woman who lived in a shoe.
Oh, yeah. And the last one just said, hi, Mumma G, wanting to say hi and sending my love to you all. Thank you very much. So, as you can tell, Mum is very passionate about fostering. But I don't. Yeah, we've not had a lot this month. You think, Mother, Easter, everyone's been too busy celebrating.
Yes, eating the Easter eggs.
Your Easter eggs are still at my house.
Yes, I know. I'll have them when I come up next.
So guys, if you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. And as I say, leave us a comment. No, not thumbs down, Mother, thumbs up.
Thumbs up, wait.
And if you want to get involved, stay tuned on my Instagram or emails. and then you can
Let
send
us know
everything and anything.
Let us know if you do fostering and what it's like.
Yes, please do.
Whether you'd recommend me to do fostering.
I feel after this, Mum's going to have me searching the internet for all of the everything in and out for fostering. And also the people who have sent bits in, thank you very much, and do send us any updates with follow-ups that you've had on your questions.
And nice time to the lady at the christening and the party.
Yes, that won't be coming along very, very soon. Guys, take care, stay safe as always, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.